Hey everyone, welcome back to Kenny Beauty. So I'm really excited about this new release. This is the new Disney Bambi Colourpop collaboration. So excited. I was able to get my hands on this a smidge bit earlier thanks to a friend. So I'm really excited to share it with you guys so you guys can get an idea of, you know, what the collection is all about before it becomes available and you can purchase it. And hopefully this video will be helpful. And yeah, I was ready to kind of like take a break from Colourpop for a minute. I hadn't really been too excited about many of the launches that they came out with in 2021 this year so far, and then I saw this, and of course Bambi Disney, it just pulled at my heartstrings, the nostalgia factor, and I just knew I had to get this collection to show you guys. So anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this collection. Oh, of course, I always do this. What is on my face today? I am wearing some P. Louise base, like a purple, a pink, an orange base. Here they all are right here. I have the Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani on my face today. I'm wearing the Scott Barnes Cheek Blush palette, which is one of my favorite cheek palettes. And I'm also wearing the Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo, which I showed you guys in my last video. And then I have that on the lips and the cheeks. I also have my Hourglass Ambient lighting palette on as highlight, along with the Scott Barnes highlight and the cheek palette. And then I have, on top of the P. Louise base, I have the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. So if you guys are new here, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap the bell so you can be notified of all of the new upcoming videos, because we do a lot of new makeup. We just like to play with makeup and have a good time with makeup and talk about new makeup. So if that's something you're into, definitely hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos. And let's get right into this collection, you guys. First off, for the collection, it says introducing the Bambi collection. We have Bambi, Thumper, and Flower palettes. Inspired by your forest friends, these 5-pan shadow palettes create perfectly monochromatic springtime looks. Then we have a Twitter Pated Luxe Gloss Trio. Find your perfect match and seal it with a kiss. Our cushiony soft luxe gloss formula is loaded with feel-good ingredients for your best looking lips. Life in the Woods Cream Gel Pencil Trio. New cream gel pencils are the creamy, super pigmented, long-wearing sister to our famous cream gel liners. These sharpenable eyeliner pencils add the final touch to your spring look. And then Morning Light, which is a pixie puff highlighter. Add a magical touch of Morning Light to complete your forest look. And then Oh Dear Faux Mink Falsies Lashes. Fawn over the softest 100% synthetic fiber false lashes to complete your look. And usually they sell all the items individually and then the collection as a whole. Alright, you guys, so let's get into some swatches. And oh my gosh. Look at how adorable this packaging is. Seriously, the packaging is just so freaking cute. So cute. Okay, so starting out with the Bambi palette, we have Little April Shower, Faylene, Young Prince, Kinda Bashful, and Whitetail. So cute. They're so mini and cute. And some of mine did get a little bit, it looks like, you know, it's the powdery matte formula we're used to with Colourpop that we all love. So there is a little bit of damage from shipping, but... And then of course we have the glitter matte at the bottom of the palette. I'm hoping that they don't overload us with the glitter mattes this time. But I do really like these shades. It's kind of sort of like a tawny, toffee, honey sort of a, you know, a vibe with the swatches for sure. And again, I mean, the packaging. So cute. Okay, so next up we have the Thumper palette right here. And we have the shades Miss Bunny, Friend Owl, I'm Thumping, and Long Cars, and Great Big Feel. Definitely very like springy, pastelish, sort of light, muted tone vibes that I'm getting from these so far. Alright, and last but not least of the palettes, we have the Flower palette. And we have So Shy, Pretty Flower, Oh Gosh, Little Stinker, and Hibernating. Oh, so cute. I really like the So Shy shade. You can't tell on camera, but there's a little bit of like duochromeness to it. The shade right here, the white one, it's kind of got a little bit of a shift. Okay, and now on to the cream gel liners. We have Pretty, Raindrops, and Meadow. And I do have to say, it does seem like these are creamier than their typical gel liner, so I'm kind of excited to test these out on the eyes. Okay, next up we have the Lovelux glosses, and we have Bambi, Flower, and Thumper. Bambi is sort of kind of a nude. None of these have much opacity at all, but there is a nude shift to Bambi with sort of orange, golden, and green sparkles to it. Flower is in the middle. It's a lilac sort of clear shade that shifts with a pink sparkle. And then Thumper is a sort of more pinkish clear gloss with true gold sparkles. Okay, you guys, I think that's it for our hand swatches. Now we're going to do some eye swatches, and then we will create a look with this wonderful, adorable Colourpop Disney Bambi collection. Alright guys, now on to the eye swatches, and if you know anything about the way I do eye swatches here on my channel, then you know that we keep it really cash. Just do finger swatches, no makeup, nothing on the face, no base, because I like to see how the shadows perform without that stuff, and then when we create a look, we'll add all of that. Okay, starting out with the flower palette, we have So Shy and Pretty Flower. And next up we have Oh Gosh and Little Stinker. Next we have Hibernating from the Flower palette, the glitter matte, and Great Big Feel, the glitter matte from the Thumper palette. Okay, now we have Miss Bunny and Friend Owl. Now I'm Thumpin' and Long Ears. Alright, now on to the Bambi palette. We have the first two shades, Little April Shower and Failing. Alright, now we have Young Prince and Kinda Bashful. And last but not least, from the Bambi palette, we have the matte glitter shade called Whitetail. Alright, you guys, now onto our look. For today's look, I think we're going to simply just use the Bambi palette, even though the other two, you know, formula-wise seem very nice as well. I did prime my eyes with the P. Louise base, and I think I'm going to start out with this shade right here called Kinda Bashful. Just going in with my Made by Mitchell brush. And I'm just putting that like in the crease area. I do notice that there is a lot of fallout with these mattes, but I don't think that that's abnormal considering it's Colourpop. Usually when their mattes are the good quality butteriness that they usually are, there is some fallout. Okay, now I'm gonna go above that with Young Prince, and I'm just tapping that like right above the Kinda Bashful shade. And then I'm bringing that sort of more into the inner corner of the eye. And now I'm gonna go in with Little April Shower right here. And I'm just gonna put that right above the Young Prince shade. So now I'm going in with this yellow sort of shimmer shade called Failing. Oh, this is such a pretty shade. It's so bright and vibrant compared to a lot of the other shades in this palette are sort of muted down. But I really like this Bambi palette because everything is pretty like bold and colorful. And okay, so now for underneath of my eye, I'm just gonna go in with Young Prince, this shade right here. And then right on the inner side of that, I'm gonna go in with Kind of Bashful. Alright, you guys, now I'm going to clean everything up, do the other side, and then we'll be back to do the rest of the face and for our final thoughts on this collection. Alright, you guys, so this is it. This is the finished eye look. I really like it. I'm really digging like the yellow honey sort of vibe. And now we're just going to play a little bit more with the Bambi palettes because I do want to sort of like use it as an all-around face palette. So I'm gonna go in with Young Prince sort of as like a blush, almost like right here. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm just using my Sigma P89 brush. And then I am gonna go on top of that with a little April Shower right here. Gonna bring that up a little bit. All right, and then right underneath, sort of like as a contour, we're gonna go in with this shade right here called Kind of Blissful. Now I'm just gonna spray my face before we put in the shade Baleen as sort of highlight. Okay, and I'm just gonna go in with my finger first. And now I'm just gonna do the other side. Alright, and now for the lips, I am gonna use one of these cream gel pencil liners in Raindrop. I know, you guys, it's an eyeliner, but you guys know that I never follow the conventional rules of how I apply my makeup, so just gonna go on the lips with this. Alright, and then last but not least, we are going to go in with the Luxe Gloss in, which one is this? Oh, in Bambi. How perfect. And it tastes like orange creamsicle, and it is their typical, well, I think they recently, like back last year, upgraded their gloss formula, but it's the gloss formula that I know and love from their other collections. Alright, you guys, so final thoughts on this Disney Bambi collection are: do you need this collection? That really depends. It really depends. Me personally, I think that all of these shades in the palettes are totally dupable. You can find them in other palettes. You can probably even find them in other Colourpop palettes. Maybe not exactly the same shades, but I mean, they're pretty palettes, and the thing I like about them is they're mini and they're cute. Like, you can throw these in your purse and totally have like a full look. Like, we just used the Bambi palette today, all over the face, all over the eyes. So yeah, do they work? Yes. Is it the good formula that I am accustomed to with Colourpop? Yes. I know last year there were some palettes that I got from them that I kind of thought they were swaying away from the actual, you know, the good quality that Colourpop typically has. I noticed some formula changes into the Hue palette and some other palettes, but the Raw Beauty Christie was still great. So I don't know if they're going back to their normal formula for this year, or if maybe I just got a bad palette. I don't know, but I can say that the quality and formula is the typical good quality that Colourpop typically has in their palettes and collections. Again, I don't think that you guys need to rush out and get this if you're just interested in the palettes. However, if you are a Disney fan, if you are a Bambi fan, if this packaging cries out to you like it did to me and it's totally cute and lovable, then yes, I think you should get this. Colourpop is usually very affordable. I think overall the collection is one of their better collections as of recently. Like, I do really love this Bambi palette on the eyes. I think it's a really nice neutral palette, and these warm tone browns and neutrals are really pretty with the yellow, and I'm sure that you, like I said, can get this in other Colourpop palettes. The Honey palette comes to mind, but I don't know if they're exactly the same shades. I'm not going to waste time with comparison swatches because it's pretty evident that we can find these shades, dupe them, not an issue at all. But you cannot get past the packaging and the whole theme of the Colourpop Disney Bambi collection. So I think, you know, it's worth purchasing. But if you're not excited about the color story, if you're not into, you know, merch and collab merch and the cuteness of the packaging, then yeah, you could probably pass on this. You know, it's not something that's like innovative or crazy new colors or, you know, multi-chromes or anything like that. But overall, I did think it performed beautifully. I do think that the 3 mini palettes are really nice. Like I said, they're so tiny, you can just stick them into your purse. I was able to create almost a full face of makeup with the Bambi palette, and I really did enjoy that palette. There was definitely a lot of fallout. That's kind of typical of Colourpop. There were no formula issues with the shimmer or the matte shades. Everything showed up beautifully. So yeah, so if you guys are excited about this collection like I am, then yeah, if you're able to get it, go ahead, splurge. Do I think it's something you absolutely need in your collection? No. But if you collect makeup, if you're a collector, you know, and you like collector's items, then yes, this is so cute, so adorable. It works well. You know, I am going to throw the puff highlighter because I've already tried those puff highlighters of theirs. I'm going to throw that probably in a future giveaway. And same thing with the faux Oh Dear Faux Mink lashes. I'll probably put those in a giveaway somewhere down the road as well. This collection does launch tomorrow, February 25th at 10 a.m. PST, which is about 1 p.m. EST. And then I do believe it's either going to be in Ulta stores and definitely Ulta online March 14th, I want to say. I don't know if it's going to be available in stores. Sometimes they put stuff online first at Ulta and then they'll do the Colourpop in stores later. I don't know the details on that, but once I find out, I will definitely update you guys and put it in the description box. Same thing with the pricing. And yeah, I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on this collection. I do think it's really cute. I'm loving it. I'm excited. I love the packaging. It's a well done collection. Overall, it's a well themed, well done collection by Colourpop. So another hit for them. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.